This is a super detailed tutorial on sauerkraut fish. How to make it taste sour and spicy. How to marinate fish to be tender and smooth without breaking. A video explains in detail the accurate ratio of transparent seasonings. After reading the sauerkraut fish buns, you will learn. Friends, today we make sauerkraut fish. My approach is more inclined to black fish, because his flesh is firmer and has slightly less spines. Other fish can also be used for this dish. There's no limit to the variety of fish. The method is the same. Black fish has heavier mucus, so the first thing you do before you do it is remove the mucus. The method we use today is salt and white vinegar. They will be better in comparison if you are using other fish. You don't have to do that to remove mucus. Just cut and slice directly. We first sprinkle salt on the surface of the fish skin. Just sprinkle a little more. After adding salt, we carefully knead the epidermis. Rub the mucus off. Same thing on the back. This kneading time is enough for a minute or two. After rubbing, we add white vinegar. Just leave it for a minute. Then we put in water to wash the fish. Okay, now we're done cleaning. Look at the epidermis. There is no mucus at all. It is very refreshing. Now let's cut the fish. We start with the head and neck, which is the fin. Like now, after the fish head is removed, let's continue to cut from the cervical spine, which is from this spine. Slowly move forward against the bone knife. Of course, you must pay attention to safety. Look at the vertebrae, the flesh is cut clean. And of course, the reverse works the same way. After the back meat on both sides is put together, we still need this fish bone. First, we cut off the tail and the fins. So are the fins on the fish head. Then cut the fish head and spine into pieces, and we continue to deal with the quilt. We're going to slice it up and cut it slowly against the ribs. This step is not lazy. That is, you need to be careful and slow, and still pay attention to safety. This rib is put with the spine just now. Wait a minute, we're going to use the fish soup. This is also very simple. Like in the video, oblique blade fish fillet. If your kitchen is small, I suggest you cut it thicker. It's safer this way. If you are confident in your knife skills, let's cut thinner, because the meat of black fish is more resilient. If you cut it thinner, it won't break. After the fillets are done, we will wash the fish fillets. And of course, fish skulls and spines. The cleaner we wash, the less the fish will smell. If you dislike the smell of fish, then leave the water on and rinse off the blood inside the fish with running water. Rinse for 10 minutes. If you are soaking, then wash the fish fillets twice before soaking. Soak for 10 or 20 minutes. Look, the fish fillets are obviously white now. The fillets will be a little crispy and hard. Like now, that's good. And now let's start marinating. After the fish fillets are rinsed, we can marinate them. It doesn't matter if there is a little moisture at the bottom of this fish fillet. We add salt and white pepper and the rest is gone. Whether you are a novice xiaobai or a kitchen veteran, you can't do it every day like a professional chef. Adding just baking soda significantly reduced our difficulty. It looks like we should be light when marinating. If you push too hard, you'll break the fillet. So be gentle. Whether clockwise or counterclockwise, we're going to bang in one direction. Then we pinch the fish until it softens. It's the fish fillets that have softened from brittle and hard at first. The remaining water at the bottom is no longer available. Just scratch the fish fillets for 3 to 5 minutes. We have to get moisture into the meat when we first crack, because the basis for the smooth fish fillets is that we eat water. When the moisture enters the meat, the fish will be tender and smooth. Like now, the fish is obviously much more crystal clear. This means that the moisture has entered the meat. The second time we add water, just like we did just now, be gentle and not too hard. 3 minutes to 5 minutes for larger scratches. Scratch to look like this now. Fish is significantly more muscular. Break in an egg white. Mix the egg whites with the fish. The function of egg whites is to penetrate deep into the fish for tenderness and smoothness. Second, when it encounters high temperature, it will form a shell on the outer layer of the fish to protect the moisture inside the fish from being lost. Then we add starch. The function of starch is the same as that of egg white just now. After adding the starch, we will mix it well. So now we can marinate the fish. This fish is very tender at first glance. And now we're dealing with sauerkraut. This sauerkraut is fish sauerkraut. Another kind is a whole package of pickled fish and sauerkraut. I would rather recommend this whole sauerkraut. This is sour radish, which tastes better with a little bit. As for the side dishes, it depends on whether you like bean sprouts, thousand louvers, or lettuce and lettuce. Another thing to note is that this fish, sauerkraut and sour radish both have salt, and the salt is heavier. We can cut a little and taste it. If it is very salty, we can soak it in water for a while. This can effectively dilute the salt. Fish and sauerkraut because its head stem is thicker. Let's slice it, and then the same, let's just cut it. Okay, now let's turn back to the stove. First, let's moisten the pan. Bring the pot to a boil of smoke. Let's pour in oil and soak the oil all over the pan. Then continue to heat until smoke. After burning until it is smoking, let's turn off the heat and wait for the oil in the pot and the pot body to cool down as a whole. We cool down, we reignite. This is the home version of hot pan cold oil. It can effectively prevent sticking to the pan. Let's go down into the fish bone and fish head. Turn it on medium heat and fry it until, after entering the fish head and fish bone, let's not turn it over yet. Let it fry on the bottom until set. It's so fried and delicious to eat. Does it not stick at all? The other side is also fried until golden, and then we add lard. Lard is very fragrant. We must add some lard to the sauerkraut fish. And of course, if you don't like lard, no problem. And now we add the popping ingredients. After the onion, ginger, garlic, wild mountain peppers, and dried peppers are put into the pot, let's fry them until fragrant. After frying, let's add sauerkraut and sour radish and mix them together to fry until fragrant. After frying the incense, let's add hot water and bring it to a boil over high heat. Because we have fish bones at home, so this is very easy to turn white after adding hot water. But because of sauerkraut, its color will become a little light yellow. Now we add the pickled pepper water of wild mountain pepper. This must be put. This is the soul. Also white pepper, white vinegar, and monosodium glutamate. There is also the pickled pepper water we just put in, which also has salt. So we don't need to add salt at all for this dish. We just need to add MSG or chicken to make it fresh. Then we cook the sauerkraut and fish bones for 3 minutes. Then fish out the sauerkraut fish bones. Now let's start the fillet. Before adding the fish fillets, we adjust the heat to the smallest size so that the shape will look better, and it spreads out. It gets better when it's ripe. Then we'll start a fire. This fish fillet is very cooked. Normally 30 seconds is enough. If your fillets are thick, you can delay it for 1 minute appropriately. 1 minute is enough. Now we add the fried ingredients, which are onion, ginger, garlic, and pepper. Cumin, sesame pepper powder, sesame oil. Pepper oil, as long as the oil temperature is burned to more than 240 degrees of smoke. After cooking, we splashed it on top of the fish to stimulate the aroma of scallion, ginger, pepper for 7 seconds. Super fragrant. I believe no one dislikes this dish. Then this super fragrance general tutorial is over. Have you learned it? Hurry up and try it.